Alright, so League with Legacy Dredge, match 2, game 2. I am on the draw in the mirror. I boarded in Leylands. I'm doing Nature's Claim, but my opening hand is triple Fateless Looting with a Narcomy by Galdari Grave Troll and a Bridge from below. I decide to keep, opponent mulligan to 6 and decides to lead with a Cephalid Colosseum into Lionside Diamond and passes turn. I draw a Leyline of the Void for the turn, play a land, play Faithless Looting, draw a City of Brass and Icarid, and discard a Grave Troll and a Bridge from below. I opt to keep the Icarid in hand because I won't be bringing it back next turn anyway. And that marks the end of my turn. Opponent plays a Tormod script on turn 2, sacrifices Lionside Diamond just to get his treasures in his graveyard, so his hand is Bridge, 2 Stocks, a Cable Terror, and a Cable Therapy. And on my turn, I dredge the Golgari Troll, finding 2 Icarids, another Looting, and a Narcomoeba in my graveyard. At this point, opponent decides to use a script to exile 2 of my Icarids, another Narcomoeba. So then I play a Faithless Looting again, finding a City of Brass and a Grave Troll, discarding both trolls, play a City of Brass, got my 3rd looting of the game, drawing 2 trolls. I find an Narcomoeba and I discarded 2 trolls again. Narcomoeba comes into play. Unfortunately, I did not find the Cable Therapy, so I cannot exile the opponent's Bridge. This marks the end of my turn. Opponent dredges a Thug, finds another Thug and Icarid and the land, passes the turn. On my turn, I dredge a Troll. I found a Cable Therapy and an Icarid, which is good. So I decide to start my turn with Flesh and Back a Looting, drawing a Grave Troll and a Stinkweed Imp, discarding the Grave Troll and the Icarid to start racing. And here I miss a point of damage by not attacking with Narcomoeba before sacrificing it to Cable Therapy. So I get rid of my opponent's bridges, I gain 3 zombies. And I pause the turn. Opponent brings back his Icarid, and while I'm at 14 and he's at 20, he also found a 2nd Icarid and a new bridge on his dredge, which prompts me to block, giving the opponent 1 zombie to get rid of his bridge, also get rid of my bridges unfortunately, and I gain 2 zombies. But since we both have 2 Icarids and my graveyard's a lot bigger than his, and I have 2 additional zombies, I think I am favored in the race at this point forward. So go to my turn, I bring back 2 Icarids. I think about casting Faithless Looting at this point, but since I only have 13 cards left in my deck, it's probably not doing so. I dredge a Grave Troll for my turn, find a Narcomoeba and another Cable Therapy. Then decide to attack with everything to raise the opponent. Also notice that he only has 1 black creature in his graveyard, so can only bring back 1 Icarid next turn. So opponent decides to block an Icarid, then doesn't, decides to take damage to 10, and I cast an extra Stinkweed Imp for my trouble. The Icarids die on the opponent's turn. He elects to bring back 1 Icarid. He finds a Lionside Diamond, casts it, fixes it for blue, activates the Cephalid Colosseum. He finds a Narcomoeba, a Troll, and the looting with the first dredge. Then dredges more. He finds two Narcomoebas and he has an extra Icarus. So now he has two Icarus left in his graveyard. Also found a bridge. Unfortunately, only two other black creatures for my opponent. So he puts the Narcomoebas into play, sacrifices his Icarus to generate a zombie with Cable Therapy, targets himself, attacks with a zombie, then doesn't, and he passes the turn. Then, on my turn, I bring back both Icarus. I decide to target Stink with Imp, which will give me 2 more turns to attack. Also to maximize my odds of finding my last bridge. Unfortunately, that does not happen. So I sacrifice my Narcomoeba to Cable Therapy to get rid of his bridge, which allows me to attack with Icarus, of course, also the Stinkweed Imp and 2 zombies. So opponent decides to block the 2 Icarus with his Narcomoebas and he lets 5 damage pass. Then on post combat I cast another Narcomoeba as a blocker. Opponent has 3 Icarus triggers, but unfortunately only 2 other black creatures. So he puts in 2 Icarus and that's it. Then decides to attack with the Icarus. I block 1 with my Narcomoeba, conserving my life total. Also right now, opponent has 2 blockers left. I have 2 zombies and a Stinkweed Imp, which is 5 damage. So at this point I just bring back my Icarus, who have the highest power. Opponent is forced to block those with the zombies, then he still takes 5. I draw a Careful Study for the turn. Opponent realizes he is dead on board and concedes the game.